Giving it all we got, giving it all we can, giving it all we got. Oh, climbing up to the top of the world, no fear, we're gonna make it. Everything we want is ours. Whoa.
Hey guys, how you doing? How you doing? Uncle Craig here in Thailand on the Thai farm. Rice is growing pretty good on this side. Actually, it's growing better on this side. I don't know if this was planted earlier. I don't think so. I think it's the same time. It might be the dirt or the water. Well, that's right. This side didn't get water till later, so that's probably what it is. Anyway, it is the end of another long day, and let me turn this up here. Yeah, long day. It was hot and sunny all day, which was good. I was able to get work done, and although yesterday was the day that we went to Sukhothai for the coronation of another family monk, and I'll take a minute and I'll show you some of the sights and sounds from that coronation. So I'll be back in a minute. Check it out. Hey kids, how you doing? How you doing? Uncle Craig here, off the Bannock in the province of Sukhothai, where we are getting ready for the coronation of a family member into his monkhood. And just gonna try and get some videos, some sights and sounds of what it's like in this village anyway. And it's gonna get loud and crazy, so be prepared. We'll get back at you. Whoa, how'd you like that? Pretty crazy, huh? It varies from village to village and family to family, but you know, it's pretty much all the same kind of thing. Celebration of person going into the monkhood and hopefully becoming a better person. Which I will not be going into the monkhood because I don't know, probably too old for that. But what I did do was helped out and was out there all day, and it was hot and sunny, really hot and sunny out there, and we wound up bringing back a few family members that had gone the night before, because we were actually here on Friday because we had a couple of subscribers actually spend the first night in the shop house, and that was Jim and Meow, and that was really cool. Those guys, they brought some steaks and potatoes. We had some good eats, some good times, and I passed out. But we both had to, well, my wife and I took off crack of dawn, and they probably followed shortly thereafter. But so we were all out there on their way. They were on their way to Bangkok. We're back down to Pattaya, and we went to Sukhothai. And but I was exhausted by the end of the day. I didn't do any video after the, you know, ceremony. I just drove home, man, and woke up crippled. But you know, take some paracetamol and get busy living or get busy dying. So I got busy living, and check it out, I finished the decking. So yeah, that was my thumbnail, by the way. Oh, maybe. But yeah, I mean, it's not perfectly finished, but you know, all the deck pieces are out here. I don't have to do that anymore. As a matter of fact, you might be asking, how did he do that? I think I already explained in a couple videos how I get this decking out here, but I think I videoed how I do each sheet.
yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
When I was done here was, if you see these two sheets, they're different colored because I coated them with a sealer. So the sealer says to put, hey buddy, come on over here, let's see if you can get up here. Come on, come on. That's it. Oh yeah, good job, good job. He's usually a scaredy cat, man. But yeah, I put the sealer on there. I wanted to see how it holds up. It was later in the afternoon. Like right now it's 6 o'clock, so I put it on there about 4. And you know, it says let it set for a couple hours, then put another coat. I think then another coat after that. But the decking already is. Hey man, don't poop out here, will you? The decking is water resistant anyway. You know, oh my gosh, almost waterproof. But you know, I figure, well, I'll put another coat on it. Mostly because it's gonna take me some time to figure out the proper way to put the roof on. You know, one of the challenges I have is these older posts. You know, these two are actually outside of the flooring, and then one in the middle and then one on the end. So there are 4 on each side, but the roof's only going to cover 3 of them. So, you know, I'll have 3 posts on each side and then a span of 20 feet. So I'm going to have to do some welding. I still haven't figured that out. I've gone through 10 different things in my head, you know. Even consulted Douglas, the engineer. But I'll figure it out, man. Mostly it's just, you know, because I've never done it, it's just kind of scary. You're like, oh man, should I do it? It's gonna fail. But you know, I suppose failure is part of the game, but I don't fail too much. This decking again was a challenge because the beams are old and they're like this, you know. And I tried to put some shims in there as best I could, you know, teak shims, and I'm still going to do some more to level it out and make sure the underside is nice and secure. I might even add more blocks up under there, but I got to do it before the water gets much higher. And when I was doing the outside there, it was like right here, man, in my waders. So it's going to be hard if I need to do work on the outside over there. But I like doing this. The same with the deck here, you know. This, I mean, look at that. It looks pretty cool, man. I like it. I always liked building forts. That was my thing wherever I would go. You know, I'd like to build a fort, tree fort or whatever. And I was actually sitting here earlier when I was admiring my work after I sealed that up. You know, I was sitting there looking at it, and I remembered, hey, don't jump in the water, dude. No, I don't know if his eyes are off. Sometimes his depth perception ain't right. You know, he sees the grass out here and he thinks, oh, that's where the level of the ground is. No. And then, choop. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. When I was sitting here and I was thinking of, you know, how am I building this, and am I building it right, or what am I doing, or whatever. For some reason, I remembered, you know, that forts. I go, wait a minute, it's just like me. It's just like building another fort, man. I mean, you know, I built forts before. I mean, you know, when I was a kid and a little bit older, I think I built a bunch of different forts on the beach and this and that. And I hear a bunch of dogs. Dogs are out. I had the Canopy guy come today because the wind was, you know, it had tortured this canopy and bent that rod and all that stuff. So what he did was and there's a wear mark up there, he put a patch on the outside and then he straightened this up, put the rope back on, because I had to cut the rope off before in an entanglement. So he put new rope on and stuff like that, and then he put these on there. What he did was he put put it in a nail and bent it over to make a make a loop, and then make another piece of rope here. So he said, when the wind comes, this is already pulled tight, so it shouldn't go up and down and make any noise. But if it loosens up, you could just go in and slide it and get it tighter. That'll work. Probably should put that in there when he put it up in there, man. But anyway, I hope it works. It's supposed to last from like 5 to 7 years, and it's been I don't think it's quite been a year yet. All right, man. Well, hope you enjoyed that update. We'll do more on figuring out how what are you doing, cat? Figuring out how I can put a roof on that thing. And thanks for watching. Keep watching, and I'll get back at you from here on the Bond Up.